obviously happy for how we responded. I think this group is learning as we go, and how they responded after the first 10 minutes or so. We're proud of. Obviously, we got to do a better job of not putting ourselves in that type of position. But the response is always what we measure people by, and I thought we reacted to it much better than obviously at the beginning. But a lot of contributions from a lot of places, a lot of people. So just happy to be able to bounce back and get this running, get on the board.
Thank you, Coach. Questions for Johnny? We'll go right here to Abby.
Abby Schnell, Wisconsin State Journal. Johnny, how big of a part did the fans play in today's game?
It was great to see everybody out there tonight cheering us on, or today, I'm sorry. It was really good to see friends and family, but at the end of the day, we're not really worried about the outside world. We're just focused on winning the game.
Anyone else? Question, Johnny? We'll go to Abby again, and then we'll come to the front row.
Johnny, what do you think really spurred that late first half surge that kind of carried you guys into the second half?
I'd probably say some of the threes we hit late in the second half, or the first half, I'm sorry, those are what put us up, I think. But I think we really settled down and stopped playing, more of their speed and more of our speed, and that's why we ended up winning the game.
Johnny, just how much fun was it to see your brother get in there and play some big minutes and have some success with the three and a couple rebounds?
It was great to see him out there. I haven't played with him in so long, I can't even remember really, but for him to hit that three was huge in the second half. I honestly think I played better when he's out there. But it was really great to see him out there.
We'll go in the front row.
Devon Wilson, RSG. Johnny, what does it feel like in terms of this year having much more of this leadership role? What does it mean in terms of how you develop your game and grow for these moments like you have today?
It means I need to carry myself as more of a leader on and off the court, and just gotta know who to talk to and what to say to them, especially my teammates. But I'm not. This leadership role isn't nothing new to me, and I'm looking forward to leading these guys the whole way.
Go again in the front row.
Joy Yoshioka, RSG. Hey Johnny, how did you guys overcome your slow start in the game?
I would probably say we settled in, stopped playing a back and forth game with them because athletically they got a little bit more of that than we do. Once we settled down and played our game, we stopped the transition offense that they had. That's what got us going.
Back to Abby.
Johnny, this was your first game back after not playing against Providence. Can you just comment on how it felt being back in and then your performance in today's game?
I'm not used to sitting out and then coming back and playing, so I would say I was a little out of shape. But it was great to be back out there playing with my guys. I'm really happy that we got the W.
Any other questions for Johnny? All right, thank you. We appreciate your time. Questions for Coach? Please raise your hand. We'll go second row here.
David Sandoff, TexAgs.com. Coach, about the 7-minute mark in the first half, I believe it was 33-20. In the final 7 minutes, A&M was held without a field goal. Did you do anything different schematically, or how do you account for really the big change between the 13 minutes and the last 7 minutes of the first half?
Well, I think Johnny alluded to it. We were able to get our defense set. Part of that was taking care of the ball. Part of that was getting better shots. Part of that was shooting free throws. So we were able to get back and get our defense set and minimize what they could do in transition. So that was the biggest thing. Obviously, they came out hot, hit some threes, but at the same time, I didn't think we were doing things offensively that helped our defense. And once we calmed down, we've been settled in and played more of our identity, things started to turn a little bit.
We'll go third row.
Hey Coach, Ian Patrick. Going off kind of like settling the team down, kind of hitting the rhythm, was there anything you said to the guys like during a timeout that really like pushed that? Or did they kind of come to it on their own?
Well, as a coach, you can suggest a lot of things, but you don't get to play. So they did a good job of getting back to who they are. And we've been very good, defensively, but we weren't for that first 10-minute stretch. So, and part of that is because we couldn't get ourselves set and get locked in. So they understood that, we needed to do some things offensively better that was going to help our defense. And fortunately, they were able to, catch themselves and get things corrected and start scratching our way back.
Abby?
Coach, something you've been talking about a while is the offense being a little slow to start. Did you think it got better in the second half, and just what were your overall thoughts on the team's offense in today's game?
Well, we took better shots after that first 10-minute mark. I thought we got rushed at times. I thought we settled for some things that maybe weren't to our best liking. I thought we got to the free throw line in that latter part of the first half. Obviously, we hit some threes, which spurred some momentum, but I just thought we did a better job of shot selection, taking care of the ball, those things. I thought our younger guys were a little starstruck early, and it's been the first time for a lot of these guys going through this, so they had to settle in a little bit, calm down, and get back to playing how we try to practice and the identity we're trying to create with this team.
Second row?
Hey, Darnell from RSG. Coach, how important is the offensive glass to the team's success?
Well, you'd like to be able to shoot it better, so it's not as important, But no, I think this group, because of our, versatility, because of our depth, and I'm still trying to figure out rotations. And I got so many new guys that that we need everybody to chip in, and we got a lot of contributions from a lot of places tonight or this afternoon. So, we'd like to shoot a higher percentage, but that doesn't always happen. So if you have an opportunity to go get a second shot, we welcome the effort.
We'll go first row.
Hi, Coach. Joy, RSG. You kind of alluded to it, but what is one of your main goals to accomplish by the end of the Invitational for your team?
Well, hopefully we just get better every time out. And I think that's the one thing, whether it's practice or the next game, can we be a better version of ourselves than what we were this afternoon? And we'll have to do it, regardless if we play Butler or Houston, two different teams. I'm more focused, as always, on us and how we can take steps forward, regardless of what the opponent is. We have to continue to establish up and develop our identity.
Evan, we'll do one last question for Coach.
What's Jordan just been doing behind the scenes to earn your trust today? Obviously had the quick hook in the first half after he lost his guy in transition there, but you rolled with him in the second half. What's he just been doing behind the scenes to earn more minutes here?
Well, I think what a lot of our guys are doing, they probably don't have enough minutes to go around for guys that maybe deserve a crack. I'm still trying to figure that out. Whether it's Jordan, whether it's Isaac Lindsay, whether it's Marcus Over, Carter was able to give us some good minutes today. So a lot of it, we're continuing to work with different lineups in practice. So whether they're on the scout team or whether they're over with me, just continue to get better every day. And as we've said all along, it's going to take all of us to be ready. You never know when your number's going to get called. And fortunately today, Jordan stepped up when his number got called. And after you get a little lost there in transition, he got stuck in the lane. But I think once he got into the flow a little bit, he was really good. We rebounded well. Obviously hit the three, which stands out on the stat sheet. But I thought he was connected pretty well defensively on the glass with the rest of his teammates.